How's it going, guys? Test failed there. Helping to invite your test today. I'd like to be playing Pikmin 2. I will be honest, I've actually never, like, fully beaten this game. If you know how Pikmin 4 works and how there's kind of like two parts of the story, yeah, that inspiration comes from Pikmin 2, and I'll just say this right now. I've only done the first part. I've not been able to finish the second part, so it'll be a really interesting series for that manner. It'll also be interesting because this is admittedly a series that not the hugest, like, and not that excited to actually try to record, but it's fine. Let's just hit begin. So yeah, we have our thing. As you can see, I'm on day 15, and I haven't even gotten everything in that, but anyways, we're just gonna move on to a new save file. Hokute Freight is a long-haul deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar, crashed onto an uncharted planet while on the something. There, he was aided by indigenous creatures, which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped with all 30 ship parts. In the end, or I'm sorry, but in Olimar's absence and his employees ran into financial difficulties. That went a lot faster than I thought that was going to. Captain Olimar. Planet Hokotate. I know that's what it actually is, even though, or Hokute Freight, but I don't know, it sounds more, like, faster to just say it, Hokute. President of Hokute Freight and something Louie. Olimar, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, very glad, quite glad, but sadly, I have an announcement. This is not so glad. Our company is going under. Yes, we're finished. In the first mission, Louie here met a ravenous space bunny. And his entire load of golden Pikmin brand carrots were eaten. Took our enormous loan to repay that debt from this something. I decided to sell off components and assets to repay the loan. Jeez, I cannot talk right now. But the only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. How dare you? As for the rest of our loan, 10,100 Pokos. We have no means to repay it. Olimar, what is that? You brought that back as a souvenir for your kids. Or for your kid. Even though it should be kids. Treasure, 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 money, 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 money! I probably should have read that in a computer voice, actually. Interpreting value of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 Pokos. This thing's worth 100 Pokos? That's more than a year's salary, I think. So that said, again, it's going a lot faster than I thought it was going to. What? There are more on that planet than they can repay our debt. Louie, you look alive. You must depart immediately, with Captain Olimar. And off they go. Hey, that's the year passing over the boulder that made you crash in Pikmin 1. Well, actually, we don't know if that's actually the one, but just imagining it would be it. That would be kind of cool. Valley of Repose. Yeah, no, you're crashing on this planet. It's kind of Pikmin, like, a Pikmin tradition to just crash on a planet. That, whatever. Bzzz. That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louie is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either floating protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louie before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Of this planet. Wait a moment. Look. Should look at what? Look, there's Pikmin and a Bulborb. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they're about to be devoured as we speak. Clearly not. You froze time just to talk. Help them. Look with L to put the cursor near the Pikmin and press B to call them with your whistle. You can also hold B to make them with the... Yeah, okay, we know this. Can I punch the Bulborb? No, I can't punch the Bulborb. I was just curious. Let's go grab these guys. Oh, I did not know. That's kind of funny. You can see it from this angle. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab a Pikmin, then release to throw it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hello! No. I also did not mean to do that. I actually don't even know if this Bulborb can actually KO these Pikmin, now that I think about it. There we go, look at that. It requires 15, we only have 5, so that's a bit of an issue right now. Also, I just noticed that in the bottom corner, it actually shows, it shows Louie's health bar and everything. That's interesting. Is it? Oh, it did actually want me to do... Wow, okay. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have reestablished my communication link with Louie. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his conditions. Yep, we have 2 captains now. We don't have 1 in Pikmin 1, obviously. We have 2 in Pikmin 2. And then 3 in Pikmin 3, but not 4 in Pikmin 4. We're back to just 2. I guess more like 1.5, because Ochi isn't necessarily a human, but whatever. Well, I don't... Are the Hokatations even humans? Because, I don't know. It's just a presumption. Obviously not, because they're from a distant planet, but you know what I mean. Louie, allow me to assess your conditions as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows that you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me and information about the terrain. This is our map, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's our map. Okay. Also, it also has a bunch of other information. We have onion, leader, Pikmin. We have the menu, which is, do you want to go to sunset? I don't know what happens if you try to go to sunset now. We have items, incomplete, whatever the heck this stuff is. And yeah, we're just gonna move on. Oh, also, whistle is different for Louie. Listen, I kind of like this whistle, honestly. I don't know why. I just like it. Just do this little like penguin walk. That's what it almost looks like. Louie, that odd object before you appears to be the onion mentioned in Olimar's report. When did Olimar report all of this, now that I think about it? And why it decided to make a seed even though there was no Pikmin extinction, or, like, there was no food taken to... pellets or anything taken to a Pikmin? I don't understand. The seed, the onion ejected just routed up according to Olimar's report. It can be plucked with A. Let's do that. I'm sorry. I like the music. Louie, This must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. Press A to throw a Pikmin wherever you... We just did this. You can disband... Okay, here, this is new. You can disband a squad of Pikmin following with X, even though we already know about this. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling Pikmin carriers was strikingly accurate. Did you not see that from, like, the first time we saw the Pikmin to Olimar's point of view? No. Louie, my senses have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you okay? Louie, don't eat them. I don't suggest you eat them. They're living creatures. That looked really glitchy. What the heck? Was this... I guess I'm gonna assume that this game was not intended for widescreen like that. Because you just, like, teleported. Anyways, you can go grab that. I'm gonna go punch this while I wait. I probably should have actually done this the other way around. I should have, like, let this one Pikmin go over here. Like, I can't do anything, right? Like, if I try to... Yeah. Wait, can I do this? Actually, well... It's probably just slower if I do that, so it doesn't really matter. It was gonna be like, can I just send the Pikmin over? But I don't think I can. The onion ejected more seeds. The pellet from the flower must hold nutrients to that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients to hold them to the onion and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Reviewing all of our... We just know about this, okay. But yeah, you can, if you played the previous game, then I guess that... Like, you should know that you can just hold A and you can get, yeah, you can just do this. Let's do that. And that... I should have motion controls, right? Is there a way I can check easily? If I have motion controls? And is there... Okay, here we go, yeah. Motion controls on, yes. That's what I wanted to double check. You can go there. So, yeah, we need one more. Let's see. There's a not Duracell battery over here. This is unfortunately the Switch version, so... Yeah, we're not gonna have the product placement of all this stuff in a Nintendo game. Unfortunate. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to have raised it, but you must regroup with Olimar. Can you see him? Press the ultimate... The camera behind you. Also press the R to zoom in and out and up or down to change angles with the R stick. You can press left or right to rotate the camera. So wait, okay, so if you hold down ZR, you can zoom out, but you can also... what button is it where you can get like a... Can I... Okay, first of all, I do want to zoom out. Okay, you can't whistle the Pikmin. I was wondering if you could do that. Okay. As you can see, we have 14 Pikmin, so all we need to do is just get one of you guys to grab you. Actually, preferably both of you. No. I get both of you so that way it can move faster. The mechanic of more Pikmin carry something, it does go by much faster. You can spin around in circles and do some fun stuff, I guess. And actually, this is a perfect example. Listen. I mean, obviously they're just whistles, but I just do think it's kind of cool how Louie does have a unique whistle. I mean, you know, and also in a weird way, also, like, the captains in Pikmin 4 also have a unique whistle, now that I think about it. I want you to keep going this way. Also, I guess I didn't even know also apply. Also, yeah, no, the like, different whistle sound also affects the, like, the swarming feature. Actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to show it off here. Hold on, let's free Olimar first, or get reunited. Then I can listen to all this. Captain Olimar, Louie, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But how you must feel assured that you combined wits can get through anything correct. From now on, you can use B to, yep, okay, to form a single group, and press X to say solo action, Y to change leaders. And yay, now we got some more interesting music going on. Okay, so let's go do this. I'm gonna take this stuff back first, and then I'll do the whistle stuff. later. What? Okay. So up here is not anything, actually. I thought there was a pellet posy there. I guess not. Because over there, that's later. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Well, okay, I guess this is a good time to explain. So right now I'm playing as Louie, so obviously you saw this earlier, but when you swarm, you get this sound effect. But then if you switch to Olimar, yeah, you get some different sound effects if you do that. It's just a little cute little thing that you can, that they added in this game, and it's interesting. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's not like this in Pikmin, in Pikmin 4. I don't know, actually. I'll need to double check, because it's been a while. I mean, I theoretically can easily check, since, you know, everything, but... No more than 6 Pikmin can be on here, right? Like 6 is the max. Yeah, it looks like it. I guess while we're at it, then, you guys can start digging this up. Because I think it is, yeah, it is kind of in underground a little. That's a sound effect that Pikmin make when they're digging. All I'm gonna say is get used to that. Grab more Pikmin over there. I probably should have left Louie here. There's unfortunately no go here. That didn't exist in this game, so... If you do want to, like, split up, it is a little tricky because you do have to walk manually with both characters and stuff, and... It could get a little annoying. There we go. Is there really only, like, 20 Pikmin? I thought we could have 21. Maybe not? I guess... Unless there's, like, one over here, which there could very well be one over here by where Louie is, but doesn't look like it. Interesting. Alright, well, let's just, continue onwards. They both walk in strange ways. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's not like that. Maybe it's not strange to them. I mean, these aren't... For even though I did say, like, human, like, I'm pretty sure these are not humans, because this is not... They're not from Earth, so... Well, obviously not. They're like the size of, like, a quarter. So it's, like... Olimar and Louie, and then the Pikmin are already, like, even smaller, so... Yeah. I honestly could have sworn there would be something up here, but I guess that must be for the next day. Now we have to just slowly watch them bring it back. What is the battery, like, the brand of it? Like, it's probably an in-game, or like, just a made-up one, not actually anything. Electric super battery... Power. I'd probably just read it once it gets in the ship, to be honest. I probably didn't need to do this. Let's see. The courage reactor. Yeah, okay. Electric super battery power. Does that say it? Is that like a warning note or something? Interesting. Oh, you can actually see from the top. Not like that really helps or anything, but it's cool. 280 Pokos. Could our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure? I did not read that right. Whatever. We will be done in record time. Took the liberty of naming it when I praised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think of catchy names for hit products. This it is but one of my many talents. Talking. No, it's not. We shall end our first day and report to the president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hawkeye, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid any indigenous nocturnal creatures. Play Pikmin 4 if you want to experience what this game is like, or what the Pikmin world is like at night. They made the end of a day jingle in this game a little shorter, which is actually kind of nice in a way. Also, Louie's model is clearly going through the cockpit. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. There's a dwarf bulb orb there. Today's report. That's all we got. Oh, I meant to check something else, but yeah, you can also see the Pikmin results yesterday and then today. You can also see what exactly KO'd them. As much as I would love to keep that at 0, that is not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Also, this I guess is kind of a slight spoiler of what's in this game that we need to be careful of, but that's fine. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts. So check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. I'm gonna save the game. Game has been saved. And here we go. We have the world map, which actually with probably one of my favorite like world map themes also. It's kind of quiet, unfortunately, in this game. We also can, you may have noticed something, if you go to press the right, you can actually go to the treasure hoard, which obviously has a bunch of stuff. You can zoom in on the treasure and look at it. But you can also look at Olimar's notes. As much as I'd love to read them like I did with Pikmin 3, I'll admit, I feel like that's the reason why a lot of those Pikmin 3 videos were so long, was just because of me having to read all this, and also there were so many words in there that I just did not know and did not even like try to bother pronouncing. And again, I could do that here just to like keep up, just to do what I did last time, but I don't know if I really want to. Granted, they're probably going to be shorter because there's not as many characters talking. Like, only Olimar talks about the treasure hoard, and then when it comes to the Piclopedia, we have Olimar's notes, and then we also have Louie's notes, which I don't actually have because I haven't beaten the game yet. But once you have beaten the game, you would have access to Louie's notes. Yeah, if you do want to, you could throw pick carrots at these dwarf bowlers to see how they react. You can see how they just kind of munch them on them like that. And then obviously you can look at Olimar's notes, you know, which has all this information that you could look at, but again, it's like, having to read all this with some of these words might not even make sense to me, or I might not even pronounce them correctly. It's like, I don't know if I really want to do that. I don't really know if I want to do that. I will admit, though, this music, the Piclopedia music, is amazing to listen to. It's just really nice. And you may or may not recognize this theme, too. I definitely... And that's primarily because I do use this music for, like, well, I'm gonna start using it for, like, my Nintendo Switch albums, like the ones I do at the end of each year, where I show up like the clips and screenshots I took on my Switch. Except this one is going to be on my Switch and my Switch 2. So that'll be interesting. But that's just me talking about other random stuff. I'm just gonna, yeah, go to the area select screen, because this is where I'm going to be ending the video. Yes, kind of short, but admittedly, the days are going to get longer, like in the later areas and stuff, later episodes. So we'll see, but I'm ending it here. So thank you much for watching, and I'll see you another time. You let an 8-ball fall. Goodbye!